Hey everyone, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip. Today I've got a playoff match for you from Season 12. It is UGC Silver from North America. Let's meet the teams and get to the action. Over on left and blue we have Gnartown. It's G-N-A-R, so I'm assuming the G is silent, so I'm just going to call him Gnartown. I may just call him the town. Anyway, there in blue we have Captain Moffat as engineer, Sleepy Chan and Maka Kun is medic, Uno Ted is sniper, Ron Jack is heavy, Weebos are always scapegoating as pyro, Dart Man is spy, Alex is soldier, Selfie is demoman, and Gnar. Oh, I get it. It's a person. Okay. That apparently I friended. I have no idea who that is. As scout. Over on the right in red we have Tree Forest 2. You can see in there some of them are tagged up with the little tree and then F2. Get it? It's so cute. Tree Forest 2. Anyway, we have Seer of Assholes, who is told his real name is Josh. So Josh is spy, Seabass is sniper, Vanilla is soldier, Vice the legend is engineer, Seer of Shadows is demoman, Dreadnought is medic, Random is scout, Conky Dong is heavy, and Pyro Squirrel is going to be pyro. So let's get to this action before I have to mispronounce any other names. Gnartown, Gnar, I don't know. I wish TF2 came with a pronunciation guide. Anyway, we're here on Gullywash. It is playoffs, so everything comes down to this moment in your season. Watching Seer of Shadows putting a bunch of sticks down in the L connector, or see if he can catch any flies with those stickies, but not able to do so yet as blue team has rotated around to choke. Medic falling back as red is being the more aggressive team right here. Just as I say that, blue coming forward a bit now. Seer of Shadows was able to get some good stickies and some good damage down and did take down Gnar, but despite that, blue is going to push forward, only losing 2 right there, whereas red took a bit more casualties and more damage. We're going to have equal Ubers, though. It looks like Selfie is ready to push in here. He's going to have to wait for his medic to catch up. Sleepy now just getting the 100% Uber, so we should be waiting for some sort of pick, something to signal them to push in. Gullywash, of course, is all about balancing that need to just continue to be aggressive with the need to be smart. Buys the legend went down, Random went down, so those 2, and Vanilla goes down, so it's backstab. That's a 3-man advantage, and that is going to spell point of push for this blue team right here. Some good stickies coming out from Selfie, needs to get some kills right here. The red Uber finally popped, a little bit delayed for this red team, and medic falling away from Heavy, as I think Heavy went down right there, and there's an air shot from Alex to take down Dreadnought. Not exactly sure what was going on there with the Tree Forest 2 team. Didn't look like they wanted to fully commit, but weren't exactly sure what the other option was. The other option was dying, which they mostly did. And here comes Gnartown, just fast and furious. They already have somebody on the point. And in fact, only Seabass is the one left alive for Tree Forest, but they're not going to be able to do it. So we will go to 1-0 blue team. That is Gnar in the Gnartown in the lead. Try to get on the other demoman cam. Selfie, see what kind of rollout he has, because his team obviously winning that mid-fight decisively, so he's going through choke right here and going to just spam pills into the to big door rather than set up sticky traps as we saw from the other demoman on the other side. So Selfie just continuing to do that, kind of playing a little passively right here as his whole team is just behind him. We see the aggression coming from red, is trying to push up. Red heavy, or red demoman Seer took a ton of damage, will have to fall down. Did lose Ron Jack for the blue team for Tree Forest 2, but again they are going to cap the point first as they're more aggressive. They are losing quite a few numbers right there, and Sleepy just went down to Vanilla, who was able to get the bomb on their med. Despite that, they are going to cap the point first, but at how long will they be able to hold on to it is the question. And knowing that they had the player advantage and Uber advantage, Tree Forest 2 is going to push right back in. We'll see how Dreadnought decides to play this Uber. Really not a whole lot of reason. Okay, there we go. After taking some damage from Scout, does go ahead and pop that Uber on his heavy. We'll see if Conky Dong can get any kills. The scout is still roaming about. A soldier's still here as well, so it's a very dangerous position for Dreadnought. He's actually going to have to get out of here as this mini sentry was wrangled right at his butt. Takes quite a bit of damage. So a good hold right there for blue. As Tree Forest not able to make use of their several advantages. We do have a pause, so be right back. So we are back. So, Gnartown able to hold on to mid right there after Tree Forest. It was a sloppy push. I think they didn't go in enough with enough members, and you can't all go through choke. You need to be able to control your flanks on the side, which is what they're doing right now, but I don't think they had that with the push. So we'll see. The Uber advantage is in favor right now of Gnartown, just by a smidge. So we'll see if they're able to take advantage of that smidge. I'm gonna keep it on the selfie cam as he is probably likely get the most of this Uber. They have that Uber, and Dreadnought is gonna be right behind him with that charge. So that smidge not amounting to anything right now. So a whole team's up again, and we do have both teams holding on to the Uber. Random goes down. Alex taking him out in big door or garage or garage if you're from across the pond. So one scout down. Is that enough to push off? Selfie just kind of continually throwing stickies around the corner. Really no danger to this Tree Forest team yet because Medic has rotated around to big garage. Okay, no, not going to stick with that. Just kidding. Dreadnought still is with his main man Heavy and Demo choke right here. But we are just waiting for that that sign. It's what do I usually call it, the awkward moment at middle school dances when the boy doesn't know to ask the girl to dance, and like you're just standing there awkwardly, and it's like someone's got to make the first move. Sometimes it's a girl, sometimes it's a boy, sometimes it is the engineer. No, it's not going to be the engineer. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say it's not the engineer. We'll get on Random's cam. Already 2 down right here, but Random hiding out in garage gets one more shot in the soldier and does take him down. We do have the blue Uber popped. They wanted to take advantage of the 2 players down, or perhaps they were forced right there, but regardless, in comes the red Uber. Captain Moffat's not going to be able to hold this by himself. There's only 3 up. Sleepy was one of those blue players who did get away alive, so he was going to keep charging and have that Uber ready sooner rather than later, but Dreadnought was able to keep healing the entire time, so actually Uber is going to remain about even right there. So good job from Sleepy to stay alive, but a nice retaliatory push right there from this Tree Forest 2. Able to force that pop. Not sure how that happened, but doesn't matter as the result was the same. Force pop equals good for this Tree Forest 2 team. I'm going to call them Team Forest 2 at some point, but anyway, now we're going to have the awkward dance moment on the other side of mid right here, where now Tree Forest is just kind of spamming out, waiting for something to happen. Zero Shadows is calling for med quite a bit. I wonder if he wants to do something soon. They do have this Uber ready to go. Vanilla got headshotted, probably over in Big Door right there, which is where snipers, soldiers, scouts is what we saw earlier, and NGs sometimes usually will hold. But Uno Ted going down as a retaliation right there as well. So we'll wait a little bit longer for this here push. Or wait for a forced Uber pop like we did see last time that kind of broke the stalemate. And this is sometimes why I have problems with Gullywash. Because there's just a Gullywash for Highlander. Because there's just a lot of waiting. There's a lot of people that you can run into that just kind of negate each other, and in the end you're just kind of sitting here throwing rockets at each other. But at this stage, these guys are silver. They're not just throwing rockets at each other because they don't know what else to do. They know what they're doing. They're working on their plan, working on their strategy. We saw a spy get caught out, so that strategy is not going to work right here. Seabass is taking a lot of damage, so I wonder where he is. Series of assholes, that is Josh, is going to try to get something right here. He does poke the medic once, but Sleepy able to stay mostly alive, and by mostly I mean he does stay alive. So that was a failed attempt right there. 3 down for this Tree Forest 2 team. Is that going to be enough to push? Well, Sleepy did take some damage right there, so he does go ahead and decide to push. We're going to have that Uber at the door where it gets flashed from both sides quite a bit, and red med just gets completely, or I'm sorry, blue med just gets completely caught No, neither med is. I'm sorry. I'm seeing things. Sorry. I should probably get that checked out. But Seabass does take down Sleepy Chan. So nice headshot from Red Sniper right there. Unoted has something for Seer of Shadows though. So without a demo, how much can Red do in pushing into second right here? We will see. I'll keep on the Unoted cam as he has some nice sightlines here at second. Oh, but Seabass gets the drop on him. So Red trying to push around this corner. Despite the fact that they did get that med pick, they are a little slow in moving out. Apparently, they are getting some momentum right here. Gnartown does go back down to a backstep. You could hear that cry because scouts are just so darn dramatic. Dreadnought is going to have this Uber soon, and they're going to have quite a bit of an advantage. So let's get on the Seer Shadows cam up after being sniped. I was going to say up after his head being sniped. Well, I mean, that's what happened, but there are more eloquent ways to say it. Putting some stickies down, but it looks like lobby is generally deserted. Well, let's actually look. Yeah, lobby is generally pretty clear right here. Oh, Spy coming in for the sneaky backstab, but Dartman gets thwarted as the entire red team was able to turn around to get that. Sleepy Chan about 75% Uber, so if Dreadnought and team wants to take advantage of this Uber, they're going to have to work quickly because Sleepy Chan is almost there with his 100% charge. I'm sure they're keeping track of it, but Seer is now not connected with his medic, so we'll see if he gets that Uber. It's not like, oh, there is level 2 sentry gun. I was about to say, it's not like there's a big sentry gun he has to take out or anything. Turns out there is. So definitely Seer is going to need this Uber. We'll see though, again, they're going to have to wait on some sort of sign that the girl is into the guy. I mean, maybe she like laughs at a really bad joke or something. That's usually a good sign. Done giving dating tips. Or, you know, an Uber drop or Uber force. Alex is going to try to put pressure here on River. Called that for some reason. And actually quite a bit of presence for Blue for defense down here underneath the point called Water for some reason. Because there used to be River and there used to be Water on this point. There isn't anymore, but TF2 players are very stubborn in what they call things and don't change their minds, I guess. Anyway, we've been just waiting on these Ubers. Dartman went down. So does Random, who I'm guessing was trying to get into lobby, try to force something, make something happen right here. Same we can see from Soldier in River trying to make something happen. 3 down right now for this red team. It's those pick classes, the Scout, the Sniper, the Spy, who are all just trying to do something to put the advantage in their team's hands. Did you see Soldier trying to move in here? That was Alex just sending some spam, just seeing what's what. You know, no harm in that. V's the Legend is in here. Oh, and we do have a headshot to Ron Jack goes down. Is this going to be the time to push? Oh man, no Uber. Ness maybe spoke too soon as Random did get a ton of time there on the point. Here come the Ubers, finally, and hey, yeah, that's a level 3 sentry gun. Where are the stickies from Seer is the question, and they get bounced about like crazy. Spy actually getting some of these heals right here, but doesn't matter because nobody was on the point. Sentry gun was not pointing at the point, and that is a cap for the Tree Fortress 2 team. Let's take a check-in on the Random cam as he pushes forward. I was like, well, why can't I think words? See what kind of role he does take. Does go back to his choke as enemy team pushing forward through the L connector. We do have interesting Vanilla here going behind, and remember he did get med pick last round, I believe. This time it was called out, and we're gonna have Nar actually take him out right there. So Vanilla not able to do his patented medic snipe, but Dreadnought does go down though, so a medic did die, and that's going to be a mid-fight victory for this Nar team. So I didn't get the Dreadnought pick or the med pick for Tree Forest, oh my goodness, Tree Forest, but they definitely a big pick right there because without their med they didn't have heals, not able to contest this point. Actually, Blue is gonna pop in here with Uber, just wasting no time as soon as they cap the point. We'll see if Selfie can finish off the med. Oh, he knew a soldier, or somebody called that there's a soldier behind him, but his med is actually stuck there at last. Selfie connects back with his med. Blue team only has 5 players up, and they really don't have this player presence to commit anymore to a push on last, especially since they're being harassed from behind by Josh, I believe that was his actual name. Now Sleepy-chan under fire from Random, but Gnar able to pistol him down. So a little bit of a reset here for this Gnartown team as their whole-out aggression from second to last failed. They wanted to keep the momentum going, pop that Uber, just continue pressing in, but they didn't get the med, they didn't get the heavy, and they didn't get the demo, and those are some of those classes that will keep a defense alive. We do have Uber pushing out here on to second. Really no defense to speak of because while I was talking about that, Medic went down, so Blue not able to contest this. We do have a Soldier, Alex, who's just going to send some spam towards the point, maybe try to get a Medic pick right here, but he's going to have to contend with Kong Donkey. He gets Seabass. I don't know why I was so excited about that. I mean, it's a good pick. It's a good pick, but I thought he was going for the medic right there and was just settled for the sniper when it was apparent Conky Dong was able to defend his med. I don't know what I think I called Conky Dong something different earlier, but whatever. Whatever. You have a weird name that you deserve to be mispronounced. No, I'm sorry. Sorry, I hope you don't hear the cats fighting in the background. We'll watch the Seabass cam a little bit as he's, I don't know, wow, the cats are fighting like crazy. Not exactly sure what he was doing. We'll watch the Gnar cam. How about that? He's third on his team in points right now, so he has been doing a bit of work. Right now just patrolling a big door, seeing what's going on as the Ubers are popped at choke. Red Uber pushing forward, Blue Heavy dropped, and Sleepy is at 46% and having to fall back because he's getting way too hurt right now. Meanwhile, Gnar is going for that back cap as most of Red Team is on mid. He's committing to staying on the point though, and we'll see if that's going to be his fault as, oh, he finally does go down, my goodness. Now Gnar with 2 health left, gonna pick up a health pack, he's gonna go to the last, we'll see if anybody's there. It's his fellow scout, and Random was ready and waiting. Meanwhile, Selfie's gonna follow up on that momentum, put a ton of stickies, we'll see he does finish off the med and gets Conky Dong as he tries to escape. So last point, who is there is the question. I think it was Alex, because Alex just now died at last. We'll see whose body is on fire, and indeed it was Alex. Red rallying, trying to find some defense here at the point, and their little mini is going to do it. Meanwhile, Seabass getting a couple of headshots, I believe, so we'll get on his cam to see how he defends this. It did help that Blue Team was just kind of like, let's just go, guys, just go, because they had so much time on the point. So they're kind of just haphazardly walking in. I believe this defense, though, will shut the door on that opportunity for Gnartown. Although Gnar still wants to make it happen. He is in upper lobby right here. Didn't get the memo that his team lost second, so he is going to continue to try to do work here behind the scenes, possibly just harassing, or maybe he's just going to fall back with his team. That's boring. Just go try to cap last when you don't have second. That's a thing, right? It's totally doable. I've done it so many times in lobbies. Dartman has been discovered. He is so totally screwed. He's going to try to stay out as long as possible, but Random does finish him off. Ubers are Uber advantage is in favor of Red. They know that they're going to try to do something with it. Weeboos are always scapegoats. Does get a little air blast there on the med, but Med able to stay alive, pushing in to the point. Not able to get Sleepy-chan because he has fallen back. Not exactly sure where he is. His heavy went down right there. No, he did fall back. There we go. I just didn't see him soon enough. So Tree Forest 2 doing a good job to take advantage of their Uber advantage, and now continuing the momentum to capture second, like we saw Gnar do in the first half of this round. They have Uber disadvantage about 30% right here. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. You can't think that Blue would be pushing out right here. So it is right now very much the fates are aligned. If that's a saying, I feel like it's a saying. The fates are aligned for Tree Forest 2. Did see Random go down because Alex is patrolling that water underneath the point. Dartman trying to make something happen in lobby right there, but we do have Uber ready to go for Red right here. Can't imagine they'd wait too long because they're really trying to capitalize off this momentum. Wait, rescue range. I did see Angie running rescue ranger. Is there level 3? Am I imagining things? Alright, so level 3 is going up right here from the NG, Captain Moffat. So this would be a nice time to attack while there's not a level 3. Also, it'd be nice to get that sniper right there. Onoted was able to get away alive though, just being super aggressive because why not, I guess? I don't know. Because why not? That's how I play TF2. Why not? We do have the Uber popped right here. Is watching the vanilla perspective. We'll see if this Uber can hold off the assault. Blue right now doing a good job keeping people on the point to protect it. But right now there are still a few members of Tree Forest 2 alive who could potentially get a cap right here if too much of Blue decides to push forward. Vanilla does take down the sniper who had made his way to lobby. 6 up for the Gnartown team. And they're going to just reset, not overextend, not push out, which I feared for a minute. When I saw the sniper in lobby, I thought maybe they were going to be doing that. But they're just going to hold off and try to defend a little bit more. Watch a Seabass cam, body shot on Alex right there. Very nice. But now everybody knows where he is, so you can kiss that, I was going to say kiss that med pick goodbye, but it doesn't matter when you have Josh in behind as Spy getting the backstab. So no med right now for blue team. Seabass getting the pick on Untold. Seabass getting caught in Moffat. Seabass getting the mini. Is he going to get the mini? He gets the mini. It's the trifecta right there, just paving the way for his team to get in here. Can he finish off the med too? Oh, he gets the med! Seabass with the 4K, potentially, I think. Conky Dog, meanwhile, had 7K right there. But Tree Forest 2 does come back to win their second one in a row. Let's see, we looked at the random cam earlier on Rollout. We'll check out what Nar is doing on his rollout. He's going to go his, slow to choke right there, as well as jumpers and roamers right here for the red team trying to push up here. Vanilla gets mowed down immediately, so no soldier for this Tree Forest team. Sierra Shadow's getting some nice stickies too to take down Selfie. So advantage so far for this Gnartown. Just kidding, Gnartown taking a... oh, I'm sorry. So advantage, yes, is for Gnartown as... advantage for Gnartown as red medic. That is Dreadnought gets backstab, so Gnartown going to be able to take mid first again. We'll see if they can continue this momentum and the fact that they have almost 100% Uber advantage. Sleepychan able to stay alive right there, and the Gnartown looking to come back from losing a few in a row. We'll see if they can do it. So far, nobody really up to do anything, and we do have red building, which is a good idea. Not a whole lot of player presence here on second, and by a whole lot, I mean there's none. There's the Spy, I see him going around, but so they are just going to give up second right here in order for a stronger defense on last. Random has stopped building, so he's going to try to get a force, we'll see how sneaky he thinks he's pretty sneaky. We'll see how he is. Actually, Blue Combo is coming up this way, so he just needs to hold on for just a little bit longer and nail all of his meat shots, and he could potentially have a medic pick right here. Oh, little too anxious and shows himself before the combo gets there. Is combo, in fact, even going that way, or they may not be anymore. Red is holding pretty aggressively in lobby right here, so they have control of upper lobby, and blue popping in down lobby. Heavy gets dropped right there. That red Uber lasting significantly longer, so able to clear out lobby, but they're not able to get any real space. Nart looks like came in there, not able to finish off the med. Dreadnought, I think he took some damage right there, but regardless, oh, a nice backstab from Dart to take down Heavy. Now Dreadnought's gonna have to fall back, except Seabass just got a headshot jumping in midair. Whatever, no big deal. Let's get it back on the Seabass cam, because this guy is right now being pocketed by the medic. Let's see, oh my goodness, he is gonna be, Spy's dead ringing out of that, but Dartman is on the prowl, so Seabass protecting his med for the time being, we'll say. Meanwhile, Sleepychan is going to have a little bit of a disadvantage, but it's minuscule. Minuscule, smidge, teensy bits, they all mean the same thing. It's really not enough to work off of or work on. Check out this positioning by Anar. Hi. to not you can do that. That is pretty freaking sneaky right there. He is going to be able to challenge Vanilla, but not able to get that kill. Vanilla taken down to, well, now he has 110 health, but nice idea. See these scouts be very scouty and sneaky on Gullywash, which provides a lot of opportunities for ambushing. We do have Uber popped right here. Red pushing out into upper lobby. Blue pops their Uber in retaliation, but they're not going to be, neither side's going to be able to do anything with this. Blue wants to be able to push into last. Gnartown wants to take this point and call this around, but Red, by forcing the pop into them, just delays that much longer. We do have 6 minutes and 12 seconds left. So, I mean, it's possible with a 2-1 lead that that this Tree Force 2 would potentially just, you know, what we call turtle and just park the bus and just try to keep a hold of this point and stall it out. But that's not what we're seeing. Because Red is being so aggressive, because they're pushing into lobby with Ubers, they're really trying to make this happen. They're not ready to relinquish this round, which is very, very awesome. They have this Uber ready to go, and I think that they've got to know they have an advantage. So let's get in on the Seer of Shadows cam, which for some reason always shows that he only has 2 stickies loaded, and that confuses me. I'm like, why are you taking him in if he only has 2 stickies loaded? But no, he's got them all. Uber advantage melting away as Sleepy now has this 100%. We'll see how Red decides to play it. They actually do go ahead and pop Tree Force. Oh, Seer of Shadows barely gets away alive. Now he's just going to try to spam the out. He gets the medic Sleepy Chan down. Sleepy Clan, sorry about that. Weebo was a nice reflect taking down Vanilla right there, and the advantage is all Gnartown. There's 1 Ingy and 1 Mini on the oh, there's a Pyro too, which Gnar learns about the same time I did. But in comes this blue team with player advantage. They're just going to force the issue, and they may just be able to do that. Red respawns are coming in, but not going to be enough and not going to be in time, and that will be the round for Gnartown. Let's watch the Vanilla cam, because he was doing something silly, something interesting, something, yeah. So he's first getting that disciplinary action out, whipping his team into shape. All the speed lines, that's how you know they're going fast, because of the speed lines. And we'll see what he does if he's still running that black box, and he is. So you know he's going to take that more roaming action. And through drop down, which I guess is a drop up if you do it this way. 1 more rocket might be able to finish off Sleepy, but no. Good defense from Sleepy and his combo. Able to keep the med alive. But a good move right there. It did force blue team to be a little less aggressive. They're just now trying to come back out of choke. You can see Selfie trying to force that lead. Red Devilman, his opposite, takes a pill to the stomach, and Seer not able to survive as Gnar actually coming in and cleaning up that kill. So Gnartown able to recover and push out. They're actually popping this Uber right now. Sleepy went down to 36 health. I'm not sure how he took that damage, but he is in the right for going ahead and popping that. Is there something behind too? Oh my goodness, there's just stuff everywhere. And Gnartown coming in here again, trying to keep up their momentum. 3 minutes left. They don't want to wait for all 3 minutes. Look who it is. Look who it is. It's Vanilla. What's he doing? But there's also Josh right here, Seer of A-holes. There's so many people to watch. So many interesting things that could be happening. That's why Highlander is so hard to do. Especially when not everybody's at the same point, like King of the Hill. But it does look like we're just going to be waiting on these Ubers. Seer of A-holes is now back at mid. And he has been caught out right there. Gnar knows he's around, knows he's lurking in his sneaky spy suit. Sneaky spy suit. That is 3 S's. But here we go. Gnartown about ready with their 100% Uber to, it looks like, take upper and take lobby. Gotta watch out for that sniper though. That is Seabass, who we've known to go on little bits of streaks, and we did see he just did get a headshot. Is he going to abandon his position? He took a little bit of damage, so he is going to have to fall back. Seer of Shadows, meanwhile, just spamming stickies. But little damage done right there. Oh, I don't feel good about that for... was that blue mid? Was you shouldn't have, oh my goodness, I need help with colors sometimes. Anyway, red is making a significant jump out here. Seer of Shadows is on a 4K. We'll get on his cam, I guess. As red has now taken lobby, but upper lobby is still held onto by his blue team. So Gnar finally falling back right there. So they're going to fall back to defend second. I say it's back cap time. And I think that's what Dartman was trying to do, but he got caught in the corners. Blue team actually coming forward. Gnar back in for this defense. Sleepy Chan going down to a backstab. Seer of A-holes getting a 2K, 2 in a row on the heavy medic. That is huge. Seer, did I say Seer of Assholes? Anyway, that was Josh who did that. So Seer of Shadows trying to convince his med, no, the action is here on the point. United, the only one left alive, and he just goes down right there. So I mean, well, I do know what happened right there with Gnartown. They got the medic died, and their medic died again. Was there a teleporter that, yeah, there's a teleporter that the med spawned onto foolishly and paid with for his life. So now Gnartown is just sent packing. Ronjack gets caught out. We're going to stay on the Seer of Shadows cam because he is on a roll, if you know what I mean. Hope you know what I mean. Time, or 6K going on. He's just gonna, it's like, you did have a pyro with you right there who's willing to sacrifice him, or to blow things away. Dreadnought did go down, so that advantage that Tree Forest 2 is holding, it turns out to be not quite as awesome as they thought. Meanwhile, Seabass is gonna say, what, you guys can't do this yourselves? Fine, I'll do it all by myself. And gets the mini sentry, took down the opposing sniper right there. Oh, we're out of time. That's right. So we are into halftime. We are tied 2-2. It's getting good. Remember, these are the playoffs, so whoever loses goes home. And we are back with the second half. And remember, it is tied up 2-2. It's going to be the first 5 round wins here on CP Gullywash. We're going to watch Selfies roll out, and I just got nauseous watching that. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine if this was actually physically possible to blow stickies at your feet and then... Anyway, sometimes I lay awake and I'm thinking about these things. Right now, blue is going to go red choke, try to stuff that, and stuff the entire team backwards. Combo is kind of stuck here in the connector on the L, and Vanilla Bean. Who's Vanilla Bean? Regardless, Vanilla Bean is going to take a ton of damage right there, down to 69 health. Will fall back through choke with the rest of his team as they are all very, very hurt. But the thing is, only 3 up right now for this red, or for this blue team. So we are in the same colors. Down goes... Dreadnought was just sniping. I am confused. That was me seeing. We did switch colors, of course. So Gnartown now in red, and Tree Forest 2 in blue. Gnartown with this 100% Uber, and we'll see how they decide to use this. Selfie just checking things out right now. Looks like lobby's pretty well. We got one demo man here. Soldier's gonna try to force something to happen. That is going to be Alex, but Selfie, I wonder, I feel like that's a bad name. Anyway, whatever. I won't comment on that name choice. But regardless, Vanilla Bean has this 100% Uber. Dreadnought is up as medic. For a second, he was sniper, which made sense to me because I know him as a sniper main, but whatever. He is still on this med. Gonna go in and will be able to take down Dreadnought before he gets that 100%. Just needs to finish off a few more players before they can secure this area. And right now, Selfie is just connecting with everybody. Everybody get into the pill, get into the selfie, guys. It's selfie time. Click. I'm actually pretty proud of that joke. So we have some name changes. I don't know if these are actual people changes, but oh well. Selfies. Anyway, so it is 3-2. Gnartown in the lead. We're going to watch Random and his rollout. Trying to take out the opposing Scout, but guess what? Scout has a bigger brother named Alex who has rockets. Right now, Blue is trying to push forward. Remember, Blue is this Tree Forest too. Just trying to send some spackies, some stickies towards Choke, and they do quite a bit of damage to Vanilla Bean, but again, he falls back, able to stay alive. Yeah, he's actually back at lobby right now, so pretty much opening mid for the taking for this blue team. So these teams have got to be so evenly matched because it's just been back and forth the entire time. Captain Moffat right there knows that. Gnar right there trying to get in on Dreadnought to force a pop because they know he's been holding. And now they know there's a spy somewhere around here because Dartman just got Scout. But we'll see if that's enough to delay them in their push or if they're going to go ahead and go. Oh, but guess what? Red is a little impatient, or maybe they're forced right there, but it is going to be Red Uber Pop, and Blue Med just gets blown completely off the platform. So he's going to have to fall back. So Dreadnought kind of still engaged right here, and I'm actually pretty surprised because he just has his Pyro with him. None of these heavier classes are up at Choke yet, or have they pushed through? No, they're just not here. But only 3 up. Now some respawns for this Gnartown team. Gnartown team. That's hard to say. So that is, but still a good player positional advantage right now for the Tree Forest 2 team. And Seabass trying to lock down lobby shutter right there, and now he's just gonna actually push in and be like, you guys aren't coming to me? Fine, I'll come to you. With some help from Vanilla, they will be able to take down Gnar, who was in lobby right there. What's going on with the combo? Looks like they are going to push up, or at least try to. Medic, you can't jump right there. Dreadnought, you gotta go around the long way. I know it's no fun, but it's what you gotta do. So we'll keep on the Seabass cam, although unnoted. Was I calling him Unoted when it's obviously unnoted? Oh my god. I need sleep or caffeine or less sleep or less caffeine or something. Regardless, I don't have the right amount of caffeine and sleep in me because I can't read. But anyway, we do have Ubers ready to go for both sides. Seabass was taken out as he tried to get some advanced position in River right there. Red combo is pushing up through upper lobby. Blue combo saw that, and they are going to peace out. Interesting Uber exchange right there. They are going to get the better of it if they can connect. Oh, Red Med was a little bit out of position right there. We'll see if Conky Dong can follow up on the kill, but it looks like they're not going to try to follow up right there. They are down players and don't want to commit to something they can't win. Conky is still trying to get some shots in there, but probably wisely will fall back right here as Gnartown. Are they going to fall back even more? I say don't fall back that far. They still put some sticks on Shutter right here, a little bit more presence in flank, and they could definitely re-engage very, very soon. Ubers will be even, so they'll need some sort of fancy pick play. That's obviously same on the mind for Dartman, who got caught out as he was trying to make headlines. This just in, Dartman saves world, gets med pick. Oh! What? Random with the random back cap again. The sentry gun. Oh. Sentry gun was right here, which is a great position, but it can't see the point. And I think Random was just right there in the corner. Couldn't get to his camera fast enough, but we're actually up 3-3. So well done, Random, who traded me my engineer hat, which I absolutely love. So shout out to Random and his exquisite taste in engineer hats. Anyway, we do have our third round of this half out. Oh, Seer of Shadows gets wrangled and then body shot to be taken out of this picture. We do have both meds still alive right here. Captain Moffat is going to try, why not? Why not? We just want to get some NG time on the cam. NG roulettes are always so interesting on Gullywash because you could do many things. And Captain Moffat just kind of going the safer route right here, just putting one in yard to kind of discourage scouts and jumping soldiers. We do have a Tree Forest, there we go, Tree Forest taking the point for the first time. And looking to keep up that momentum. Seabass with 13 points right there. You can see he's been definitely carrying his own. Spy trying to get in there, but hey, girl, you want some? I think that's still Josh. We'll say that's Josh. I don't know if it's true, but we'll just continue saying that because there's no way I'm saying that name. But I forget what I was going to say about that. Anyway. We're gonna have another little bit of, it's not quite a stalemate yet because it's quite too exciting for stalemate. And we do have this Uber pop, gonna try to take the combo unawares, but the Uber is popped for Gnartown, and Medic able to save his heavy. Seer of Shadows gets disconnected, but because of that he's able to take down Selfie, maybe throw some pills at this Medic, who does a nice job dodging. Vanilla Bean does take about half damage, and does escape to lobby right there, but meanwhile all that chaos and confusion allowed blue team to push in here, and Tree Force is going to be able to capture this point. Red going to get some of these respawns, so Gnartown need to get on, I don't know. Anyway, they're going to go Defense Town. There we go. They're going to take the train to Defense Town and try to put up a hold here on last. That sentry again. We're going to see Moffat try to go. It still doesn't... If you're going to run level 3s, I put them right here, because then they can point towards the point. I mean, it's a little obstructive view, but when you're talking, I mean, in Highlander, it's going to go down, pretty much. Your sentry on level 3, regardless, is going to go down. Especially when you're talking silver level Highlander. And so the point then of the sentry is to just discourage those scout caps, which did not happen last round. Another thing is if you put your sentry here, it can easily be spammed, but at the same time you can wrangle it and just be right up in the face of the demo man right there, which is what I like to do, just be right up in the face of classes. They could easily crush me. So Captain Moffat definitely dealing with a lot of options, deciding to go for one that didn't work in the past. We'll see though. As blue just gathering their sources, Seabass gone down, so they're going to wait for him to come up and get another amazing headshot or something, or maybe wait for Vanilla to do something. In comes Alex too to meet him. Alex taking about half damage, so we'll probably not pursue that. Seabass now and main lobby getting some help and defense from Vanilla, but Unnoted taking out Seabass right now, so we should get on the Unnoted, or the Uno-Tad cam is what I called it, because I'm a moron. Look on his cam. As I try to get on his cam, he takes down the sniper or soldier Vanilla right there. That means the balcony area is not protected. Alex can just kind of have cheap shots at the med as long as he wants. A lot of it will be reflected into his face, so he has to worry about that because the Pyro Squirrel definitely knows how to press that M2. There you go. The Unnoted cam, hiding that dot like a pro. Where is he positioned here? So he's behind the stairs on that. He's gonna rethink that move. Still looking at main lobby, but now he can also check out River. We have about 20 minutes left in this half. We'll play 2 30-minute halves if nobody can score those 5 necessary rounds to win. Uno-Ted. That is not one of my prouder moments. If it weren't a half hour already into the cast, I would probably redo it because that's pretty stupid. Okay. So Blue Spy is in position behind the sentry gun. Pyro is doing some good checking work. So what is Josh going to do? He will take very, very skilled. Right now, the sentry gun is being wrangled. Usually that means the engineer is more distracted. Where is the engineer, though, is the question. Oh, he's up here. I always feel like I have to be quiet so I don't mess him up. But right now, it looks like he's just checking things out. Running that cloak and dagger so he can do that for as long as he wants. I'm just waiting. Playing the waiting game. We'll talk more about sentry positionings. This one, I mean, despite not being able to hit every facet of the point, it does mean you can control this area to lobby, control shutter, and control, to some extent, balcony right here. I mean, you can't get the door, but you can spam stuff at it. So to some extent, you protect that. But then also, you have River kind of on lockdown. I'll get back on the spy cam, see if he has pulled anything out. Nope, he's still doing stuff. Speaking of spies, we'll get to the Dart Man cam, who has to deal with an NG and will not live to tell the tale about that one. Dartman going down, so one player advantage, is that going to be enough? Probably not, unless you're getting really impatient, like I would probably be at this point, be like, guys, just come on, let's just go, I don't care about advantages and numbers. Unnoted, getting a snipe on Vanilla as he's trying to very carefully peek his way around the door, but denied. It looks like Red kind of wants to be aggressive right here, as Gnartown getting kind of bored of waiting, maybe? I don't know. It's, yeah, I mean, Ronjack sees those stickies, so he's not going to go charging in there, but at the same time, it's been about a 3-4 minute hold right now, and we are all tied up, so it's not like he can just turtle here for the rest of the millennium, because we will go into overtime, and that will be Golden Cap, which is just basically what we're doing right now. Seabass, it did go down, so let's get in on the unnoted cam, see if he tries to do anything crazy right here. We did see Scout come in with the bonk to distract the sentry for a wee bit of time, but nothing doing for this blue team as they're trying. They want a significant advantage here. They just don't want to wing this. This is the playoffs. This is legit. We do have Spy going for the cap at second, trying to distract the blue team right here in their offensive push. Not really working as nobody really cares. Where did the Spy even go? They're like, who cares? Dartman feels he's a little slighted that nobody seems to care what he's doing, so he's gonna try for it again, be like, hey guys, remember I'm here? And out comes the engine. Oh my god, if they just keep doing this, that would be hilarious. And Dartman might just do that. We have yet to see these Ubers popped, so we're waiting just a little bit longer. While we're just waiting, let's see what Random does right here, and what his purpose of bonking in here is. I guess he was trying to get behind the point like he was trying to do earlier, but he didn't. Because, like, if you get right here, that sentry gun is not going to hit you. And, like, even right here, probably not. So we'll see if he tries to do that again. Oh, but what I was going to say is both these teams had very nice records going in to this match. Both were 7-1 with 7 wins, 1 defeat. Defeat is the other way people say it. Yeah, Random looks like he's thinking about that idea, but this time Gnar is on to him and will not have any of those shenanigans. So Random gonna fall back, and Gnar falling back to help his team out. Seabass down again. So it looks like Unnoted. I was extolling the virtues of Seabass early, but Unnoted definitely could hold his own, and I think he's winning the sniper battle. Definitely for this half, if not for the entire match. You know, Ted. Oh my goodness. So apparently people say sometimes when I mispronounce people's names in cast, then they go on to call that person by the wrong name, and then it becomes a thing. So I'm sorry if you know Ted becomes a thing. I really am. But we Seabag getting down Unnoted. Seabass getting down Unnoted. So now we can have a little bit more free range. We'll see what he just kidding. We almost had some huge action. That was Vanilla trying to come in here along with the Bonk Scout, who's going to get a little bit of time in the point, but a lot of explosives going down on Random, so not able to survive. So there was a little bit of action trying to force something, force a pop, get a drop. You never know. Maybe a pop, like a soda pop, maybe a flip-flop. I mean, the heavy is wearing flip-flops, so I don't know. Maybe that was part of their plan. But it has been 8 minutes now. Wait, 8, 7, 6. 6 minutes? Regardless, it's been quite a bit of time, and these medics are still holding on to the Uber, so that definitely says something about the support they're getting, because sometimes even in Platinum, medics will not hold on to their Ubers for this long. It's not like the pick classes haven't been trying. We've seen lots of spies trying to get behind the lines. Oh my goodness, I have to go in 60 seconds, otherwise it round resets. I don't think I've seen that happen ever. Wow, that's crazy. It's definitely not at this level. So we'll see if that forces blue to push in, and finally they do. Here is the pop by team, or Tree Forest 2. They get in there, focus down the sentry eventually, but the Uber's already faded while they're trying to make their way in. A lot of explosives going down. Vanilla Bean trying to do it by himself, but it turns out to be a complete wipe, and finally, Tree Forest 2 gets the cap. So it is 4-3. Tree Forest 2 in the lead. So we'll see if Tree Forest 2 can capitalize on that momentum that just happened within seconds of what seemed like the standoff for the ages. We're going to check out Seabass's cam, as he's actually now being targeted by the scout. Gnar going down though. Seabass now is like, why is this NG all up in our face? And he's actually going to get taken down. Dartman. Blue combo falling back through Garage right here, while the rest of the team was trying to get up. Not too many casualties taken by Tree Forest 2, not Team Forest, Tree Forest 2. Oh, I thought that was going to be a bigger explosion than it was, but turned out it wasn't. Who is getting this cap? It is a little scout that could random, trying to just distract the red team as they're preparing for this push. Pyro is down, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to pop into the opposing team right here, but it looks like Pyro Squirrel is back up. So we're just gonna have that little standoff. That yeah, we'll watch Josh right here. I would stay on his camera longer, but he has a bad word, so I don't know what to do with that. I mean, Medic was kind of presenting his back, but these Pyros have just been ridiculous amounts of spy checking. It's frustrating for me, and I'm not even a spy main. Josh going for a revolver kill right there, not able to do so, and Alex takes him out. So one player down for that Tree Forest team. Dartman gets caught out behind the scenes. Try to do something spy, sneaky, no doubt. Looks like he may give up on that and just plan himself for back cap. It kind of looks like he's doing that, or you know, the spy pick, whatever. So that does buy his team another player advantage, but I don't think they'll be. Well, here is the red pop. So yeah, it wasn't the best of player things, and Heavy's just gonna abandon ship and go drop down. He leaves his medic, and what a bad idea right there. And here comes the blue train. Choo choo, they're all aboard the destruction train. I already said that, but yeah, doing a lot of destruction right here as they need to cap mid, as there is a back cap going on. Seer of Shadows is gonna try to get in there. We'll see. That was Dartman there going for the cap, and he was denied. So midpoint still is to be captured by this Tree Forest 2 team. Red still has it right now, and is this defense set up on mid? Yeah, it looks like Red was able to regain their presence. So despite the fact that Tree Forest had the better Uber pop and an Uber, well, despite the fact that Tree Forest had that better Uber, they are now still trying to push onto his mid, as they weren't able to secure it because they had to go back for that back cap. So big plays from Spy right there. Dreadnought's gonna have a little bit of Uber advantage right here. We'll see if they push off of that. I wouldn't be surprised. There's about 10 minutes left. Well, 8 minutes. Well, maybe they're okay with just kind of hanging out, because remember, they are up right now, and if time runs out, it will go in their favor and they will be advancing to the playoffs. So maybe Gnartown, so maybe Tree Forest does want to just kind of hang out and make red team pushed into them. Remember, Tree Forest was a team that took forever that last round to push on to last. So they're definitely a very patient team. They'll sit around and wait for you to make the first move, which can be infuriating as a girl and also as a team. No, I'm just trying to make bad jokes, and they're all just bad. See, this is what happens when I try to cuss Gullywash. It's just bad. So I apologize, but don't blame me. Blame the person who sent this in. I don't even know whose hunted did. But if I do know, I will shake my fist at him. Because. Just because. Anyway, Uber's still being held on to, so I think that's the name of the game right here for Treeforest 2 is make the other team make something happen. We already got the lead. We already did the hard part. Now you have to. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. We'll see if Dartman can kind of incite something right here. Look how sneaky and creepy he is. He's like Gollum on the rocks right here. Nobody steal his ring. His precious. He's just gonna sit up here and hang out. Why not? A little Pride Rock action right there. Pyro's down, so it could pretend. Well, there's Pyro. Pyro was not down. Pyro was just not right by the medic. And yeah, Dartman. 2 ends. I wonder why. Vanilla Bean related to Vanilla on the other team? I don't know, but now I'm really craving ice cream. Vanilla would be nice, but let's be honest, chocolate, no, chocolate isn't the best. Cookies and cream is the best. Cookies and cream is the best ice cream. I know I'm not even comfortable saying that because I do like butterscotch ice cream, mocha, coffee ice cream. Oh man, now I really want ice cream. This game has 5 minutes and 45 seconds left. It is really all the pressure right now is on this Gnartown team to make something happen because Treeforest 2, they're gonna be fine sitting here, and something has got to happen if Gnartown wants to take the lead and take this further into the playoffs. Noted trying to get a pick right there, trying something random, trying to get something happen, but he gets caught out. Seer of Shadows actually going down as we finally have the the red Uber popped right there. Red Uber Saw comes out as well somehow. Vanilla being able to get away alive, but will he stay alive is the question. Kind of a little far forward right there. I'm very, very nervous for him as oh, in fact, even a spy comes there, but don't worry, Vanilla Bean has got it under control, takes down Josh right there, and increases his Uber, so he's got 60% to Dreadnought's 40, which is now 50. But so that just kind of resets these Uber. Neither team really gained an advantage on that. I'm not sure if that was forced. It might have been forced. I think maybe Random got in there to force Vanilla Bean to pop, but not sure. I only have a couple of eyes. Just a couple. Vanilla going down right there as he was trying to get in, put some more pressure on this red team as they do have this Uber. They are going to push right there, so we'll see how Blue responds. They respond with Uber and Pyro getting some nice air blast action, but Pyro Squirrel goes down. Selfie gets a sticky in there. Spy coming in from behind to take it down. Oh, I think no, it was Seer of Shadows that got Ronjack right there. But regardless, this red team is on a little bit of a roll right now, so we'll see if Gnartown can keep it up and get that last point and take this and tie this baby up. That's definitely what they want to do. Selfie is just trying to get his medic to come with them and potentially move into last. Respawns came in, and he would be quite a fool right now to think he could just walk right in. Especially Seabass is watching lobby and all sorts of things. So they're going to have to wait for their Uber, but you know they can't wait too long, and you know we're not going to have another huge waiting fest like we did last time. Because Gnartown has to make something happen. Down by 1. Scout, Random in upper lobby, trying to also make something happen right there. Potentially a forced pop, but he ran into some danger. Where is he? There he is. So Blue holding. Oh! Red holding upper lobby, Blue holding lower lobby. Red's gonna go ahead and pop right there in Gnartown. Remember, as the red team, Gnartown has to get this point, has to make something happen right here. Red Demo is actually separated from his medic. I thought for a minute he was gonna maybe try to push in there by himself. But Vanilla Bean, what are you doing? Oh my goodness, Conky Don was just like eyes open wide, be like, Ooh, this is a medic right in front of me. All I have to do is press M1, and he got that kill. Gnartown with only 3 up, and doesn't look like Tree Forest wants to risk pushing out, even though they probably could. Well, they probably could have. At this point, they can't because those respawns are coming in. I just want to take a look at scores real quick. Noted, yeah, definitely keeping up with Seabass and sniping, and we'll have to get some of that on cam in just a second, but we do have this push coming into lobby. Ronjack going down. Seer Shadow's getting some nice sticks to kind of bait him out or trap him out. They get the demo, and then this Uber, they could probably push out of this successfully or with little problem. We'll see if they decide to do so, because remember, again, they are in the lead. They have nothing to okay. Nice spike checking right there, and I think we will have this Uber pop. So indeed, Uber pop comes from Tree Force 2. There is nobody there except the Heavy, who is on top of the point. Can have a weird little awkward Heavy battle, and it's definitely going to be the Heavy in better positioning. Oh my goodness! Down goes the med. Who is left at last? It's going to be Pyro Squirrel trying to hold on. Not going to be able to do so. He does go down. In comes Weeboos. He is able to get a little bit more time on the points. Unnoted trying to get in there. But all of this is for naught, as these respawns are just continually coming for the blue team. Demo Man was up and immediately went down right there. So Gnartown desperately trying to make something happen right here. They came so close with 50 seconds left. I don't know if they're going to be able to do so, but talk about overextension. They had no reason, or Tree Forest had no reason to push out, yet they decided to anyway, which I kind of agreed at the time, but now looking back, they came so close to having this be tied up. Right now everybody's just on the point, and they have, well, not everybody, but a good amount of people are on the point, and they have to be because there's so much time. Well, there was. Now it is fading away. Conky Dong is spun up and on a little bit of a streak. So he's pushing back. He's falling back to last right now, as in comes these last minute attempts from the red team. There's an Uber waiting for blue, though. With only 10 seconds left, they go ahead and pop it. Is anybody going to be alive for Gnartown to make this last cap happen? They're going to have to run into a spun up Heavy, and it's not going to happen. So the win does go to Tree Force 2. So a very balanced game right there. Well done, both sides. It just turned out it was Tree Forest who could hold on longer in the end. So well played, and congrats to Tree Forest, I believe, who is moving on to Gold Division. Gnartown, I believe, fell out. It's not competing this year. It's not playing this season. But Tree Forest did go on to take 3rd place in silver, I believe. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Thank you to who sent this in. I don't have his not real name. So yeah, so thanks to you know who you are. All right. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a good day.